Welcome to my channel. I don't know why, but I wanted to do a video about a Pisces man. And if you're in a relationship with one, or you're going to get into a relationship with one, I was just going to tell you some facts or just a little stuff about him. This is a random video, so I'm just going to be saying what I know. I'm in my car because, yeah, I didn't feel comfortable recording at my home. So I'm just going to record it in here and just give you some information. So anyways, the Pisces man, so if you're going to get into a relationship with one, just know that they are probably going to be really emotional or sensitive, and you may not know this. They because I feel like Pisces likes to act tougher than what they are. If you meet a Pisces and they're sensitive, they're probably not gonna just start crying, or it's not until you get to know them. And then yeah, it's not until you get to know them, and then you'll see how emotional they are, how sensitive they are, and honestly it could become quite annoying. And their sensitivity could become quite annoying. It's kind of like the Cancer. Excuse me if I keep looking away. It's because I could see myself, and it's very distracting when I could see myself. So I try not to, get distracted. But anyways, yeah, their sensitivity and their emotional ways can become annoying. It kind of works best if you're a water sign yourself. Pisces is a water sign, so water in astrology represents emotion. So it kind of works best if you are a water sign, like a Scorpio or a Cancer. Then you guys will really understand each other. I'm a Pisces, so I understand. Maybe if I deal with another Cancers are really sensitive, and it would be better, you guys would just understand why you're sensitive, and why, also with the Pisces man, you'll also notice that he gets frustrated right away, and this is due to him being emotional and sensitive. So he'll be moody, and he'll get frustrated right away, and that could also be quite annoying. So yeah, I would say that if you are going to date a Pisces, or you like one and you're gonna get into a relationship with one, just be prepared on how emotional, sensitive, and when I mean sensitive 24/7. It's not something that they could shut off. So I recommend you have patience, or you're probably you're gonna need patience, because you're gonna have to deal with that sensitivity 24/7. It's not gonna stop, and maybe you're just getting to know him and you think that he's just in a bad mood, or maybe he's just frustrated, he's having a bad day. But it's kind of up and down with their emotions every day. So it's gonna be he's moody a little bit every day. And this is only when you really get to know him, because on the surface, I feel like Pisces are very happy. They smile. They're very kind. They're very friendly, and you probably won't see how moody they are, or how they get frustrated. You would have to be somebody real close to them. But once you start getting to know him and spending time with him, and when you first like somebody, you're all, I guess they call it the honeymoon phase. But once that is a little over, then you will start to see the moodiness and the frustration and the mood swings. And yeah, so that's one part of it. I guess I would like to say maybe some positive things about the Pisces. So the Pisces is the most sorry. The Pisces is the most caring, compassionate sign of the whole zodiac, and probably the most caring. And so he's gonna be very kind, and he's gonna have a real big heart, so that's a good thing. If you are with a Pisces man, you have someone who just has a really big heart, and if he actually cares for you, then he really cares for you, and he really does love you. And yeah, he just has a big heart for family, for friends. He's very kind. Wants to make like a difference in the community. Probably like I haven't experienced this myself, but I heard like they're very preachy. But you also got to know that Pisces is the dreamer of the zodiac. So a lot of times they could just dream. They could want to make a difference and want to make a change and maybe preach about it and preach about it. But they might not actually do it. And that's kind of messed up to say, but they are the dreamers. So I guess it could be annoying to hear him maybe talk about change or doing this and doing that, and even career-wise, you know, doing this, job-wise, doing this and that. And he may never, or he may not actually do it. So he's a dreamer. He's not a doer. If you were to get like with a Capricorn or an Aries, these signs are more active. I'm looking around because I'm around people, because I'm parked by a grocery store, so that's why I'm looking around. But yeah, people are passing, sorry. But so he could what was I saying? Okay, yeah, if you got like an Aries or a Capricorn, that would be more active, like more hustling, more doing stuff, like actually doing stuff. But a Pisces, you're also probably gonna have to deal with that he's not really a doer. So, you know, you'll have this guy and he'll just be saying that he wants to do this, he wants to do that, he wants to make a difference, charity, and maybe, you know, even career, job-wise, I want to do this and do that. And you'll get frustrated because he never actually does it. He's more of a dreamer. Another thing is that this is the sign of addiction and imprisonment. So that's pretty, that's pretty, you know. But just to know, I am a Pisces, and I've never done anything as far as like I don't know if you could say it on YouTube, but like drug wise, and imprisonment. I have isolated myself in high school. I isolated myself a lot, so it's a sign of isolation, imprisonment, and drug use. No, addiction. I'm sorry. So basically, your Pisces man, he could be on drugs. He could be an alcoholic. He could. There's a lot of Pisces men that could be in and out of prison because it's a sign of imprisonment, or they could just imprisonate themselves. They could like lock themselves up in their room or the house, or they could imprisonment their wife or partner. So that means you, if you're planning to be with one. You know, he may not want you going out all the time, or maybe he wants you to stay in the house. Usually Pisces are they're free, you know. I'm a Pisces, and I can't deal with routine or schedule or just being in the house. Like, at some point I like to be free. So they are free, but if it's more of a negative Pisces, it is a sign of imprisonment. So even if they're not in an actual prison, or jail. They could, like, you know, do it to themselves. So they may try to do it to you if they are maybe just on the bad side of life, you know. So he'll make you like try to stay home or get really mad. Oh, and they have temper problems, but we'll talk about that right now. So yeah, I'm sorry, I had to, I just don't, it's nighttime and I'm just out, so I just wanted to check my surroundings. But where was I? The imprisonment. Yeah, so he may not want you to go out. Isolation. They can isolate themselves from their family members, from their friends. They can isolate you, you know, like, don't be talking to them, don't be talking to her, like, I'm your only friend, or you know, if they're like really bad. That's going more towards the dramatic side. I know when I was in middle school, yeah, I did a lot of, not high school, I'm sorry, it was middle school. I isolated myself pretty much a lot, so it could be frustrating if you're dealing with a negative Pisces, because they are imprisonment, isolation, drug use, addictiveness, you know, addiction. What else? And they're moody. So if you're dealing with a bad Pisces, you're gonna have to have a lot of patience when you go into this relationship. Also, let's other topic to discuss is the sign of addiction. So Pisces is the sign of addiction. So maybe if you don't know it, you'll probably begin to notice that he's addictive to stuff. He could have a drug addiction, alcohol addiction. He could be addicted to video games. Pretty much anything. Food could be an addiction. Sleep. Pisces. The sign of Pisces, they tend to sleep a lot. So he could sleep. It has to do with they are compassionate and they care about people. So and they could like feel people. Pisces is the 12th sign, so it deals with spiritualism, and they just could make really good psychics and stuff. So, you know, they tend to suffer also from anxiety, suffer from depression, and I'll get into that too right now. But yeah, so they may need to sleep a lot because they're kind of like a sponge and they're just soaking up everybody's energy. So they'll sleep a lot. They also like to dream a lot. They also get not motivated fast. So they could get really down in the dumps and like sob. And yeah, you're going to have a lot of patience if you're going to be with this guy. And you're kind of going to have to mother them. Pisces men tend to want a mate that mothers them. So you may have to take the lead role. I think that Pisces men probably do good with signs like Scorpio, because Scorpio woman, she's like a boss, or she likes power and she doesn't mind ruling over her man, you know, and taking the lead role. So if you're like a lady, or you want your man to take the lead, Pisces man may not be the one for you, because like I said, he's not really motivated, and it doesn't take a lot to like make him angry or make him sad, and you're just gonna have to deal with a lot. And yeah, so he could sleep, he could not really do anything. So yeah, so you may be noticing that you're taking the lead, that you're going to work, that you're making the money. And oh yeah, they could also be freeloaders, mooching off family members, freeloading. That's just because, like I said, they're not really doers, they're just dreamers. But he'll have a really good heart, and he'll be really nice and kind, and he'll want the best, and he really does mean what he says. It's almost like they're incapable of doing it because maybe they're so emotional and they get hurt right away. And but they have good hearts and they actually really want to do. They're not bull crapping is what I mean. You may think that they're bull crapping and you'll get pissed off, but they're not bull crapping. They actually mean what they say. They just can't do it because Pisces, one of the most emotional and sensitive signs of the whole zodiac, and that could be a curse. It could be really bad, you know, to care and then they just get hurt a lot. You know, the sign of Pisces will get hurt a lot. And it's not until later in life that they get stronger. And some never do. Because also they have temper issues. So they could have real extreme like rage and just have temper issues. It just goes along with their moodiness, sensitivity. They could just snap and become really mean or just like angry and lash out. They think they're tougher than they are. So yeah, they could really lash out. Also with the whole addicted to stuff, but I mentioned sleep. They like to sleep a lot. I know there's something else. Well, we'll just move on to the anxiety and the depression. So basically, I hope I'm not annoying people, but basically the anxiety and depression, if you're going to get with the Pisces man, just know that he may suffer from anxiety and depression due to the emotionalness and the sensitiveness. They could, yeah, you're going to have to mother them and nurture them. The sign of Cancer really likes to mother their partner, so I think they would go good with them. The sign of Virgo too. Oh, and just sickness in general. They just may be always complaining or saying that they're sick or there's something wrong with them, and it's just their anxiety and they're just sensitive. So you may have to deal with that. But yeah, on a positive note, this is the most compassionate sign of the zodiac, and he will he doesn't mind helping and doing a lot of favors, and he actually wants to help, and he actually does care. I say he probably has the biggest heart of the whole zodiac, and so he'll be really kind. And I suggest, I'm gonna end this video now, but I suggest if you are gonna get with the Pisces, to make sure that it's a positive Pisces, and also make sure that this man already has his job or career or his passion. And just to put it bluntly, he already has his money or, you know, things that you need in life. Because if he doesn't, and he's preaching about that he wants to do something or he wants to change, or and he maybe see he's doesn't have anything, because that's basically what they could be known for, the sign of Pisces. Yeah, it's kind of harsh to put it that way, but basically if you see he doesn't have no money, no job, and he's just preaching about what he wants to do, I don't really recommend dating them or taking what they say. Don't be mean to them, but just wait until they actually do it, or motivate them more to actually do it. And if you see them doing it, then get into a relationship with them. But I recommend just finding a Pisces man that already has his job, his money, and his stuff. Because if you are the type of woman that doesn't want to take the lead, you don't want to take the lead, or you're going to work, you're making the money, and your Pisces man is just kind of on the couch, and then he's going to be very depressed and moody and kind of like complaining all the time and just being a Debbie Downer. Yeah, so I recommend, if you're going to get with a Pisces man, make sure it's a positive Pisces man. And these are just like the signs to look out for. Get with the one that already has their stuff going on. feel like I said a lot of negative things in this video, but if you're going to get into a relationship with one, these are some major things that you need to look out for. Also, they're the most creative sign in the whole zodiac, so they are going to be really good at stuff: painting, drawing, singing, dancing, playing sports. So yeah, make sure you already have one that's already doing what they love to do, and they're, you know, they're already responsible, you know, because you don't want to put yourself in that situation where you're just, now you have feelings for them, now you love them, and they kind of tricked you because they were preaching so much, and now you're just like stuck, and you're like, man, I care for them, but they kind of tricked me and now they're not like doing what they say they were gonna do. So yeah. And I think that's about it for now. I know that I forgot stuff, but maybe I'll make a part 2. And yeah, I feel like I said a lot of negative things, but I'm just being honest. And yeah, he's really a nice guy though. That's the positive thing about a Pisces, is that they're genuinely nice, and they're really kind, and they're just the most compassionate of the whole zodiac. So they actually care about you, they actually care about people. Yeah, so that's it. I think I'm gonna end the video. And please, if this video helped you, please like this video and subscribe. It's free to subscribe, and I'm gonna make more zodiac videos, so that would really help me, even though it only takes a second for you to subscribe and like, and it may not mean anything to you, but it really does mean a lot to people making videos on YouTube, because it just shows us that you are watching the videos, or maybe this video actually did help someone. So also comment down below. I could do video requests, or yeah. So anyways, thank you for watching, and that is about it for the Pisces man. Thank you. Bye. Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention, but I wanted to mention the famous Pisces men at the end of my video, just so maybe you could go and study yourself, and just see kind of the traits that I'm talking about, or maybe if you notice the same things. And that is Rob Kardashian and Justin Bieber are both Pisces men. So thank you for clicking on this video, and have a good night or a good day. Okay, thank you. Bye.